In this video, we focus on the process approach and risk-based thinking competency in the IATF Auditor Guide. In particular, the auditor competency to focus on the areas of the highest risk. Watch this video to see if the auditor is undertaking an effective audit. So next thing I'd like to look at is your production dashboard in terms of how you monitor your KPIs. And I know you have the 3 production areas.
Correct.
The injection molding, the assembly and the chrome plating line. Can you show me the up-to-date performance data for those 3 areas?
And yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
You can see here the performance.
So this matches what we saw in terms of your quality improvement that I've seen in the chrome plating line since the last audit. And quality is stable in injection molding, and quality looks stable in assembly. And I know your other key indicator is OEE. Can you show me your OEE data?
Yep, it's right here. There it is.
Right. So the last few months, you've had quite a deteriorating OEE in the plating line.
Yes,
but stable in the injection molding and fairly stable in assembly. So what are the main reasons for this deterioration?
Well, actually, we had some major breakdowns of the line, and we waited for the spare parts for a very long time.
Okay.
And meanwhile, we had to keep the line running, but it was running very inefficiently. That's why we had this deterioration of the OE during the last months.
Okay. So I wasn't really planning to spend too much time in the chrome plating line, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my audit plan, and we are going to follow that issue through. So I would like to look at the detail of the breakdowns. I would like to have a look at your contingency plan and see the impact of these breakdowns linked to the contingency plan. And really, I want to get the FMEA and the control plan for the chrome plating and spend some time walking the process and looking at your level of control.
Okay.
So would that be possible? Is the line running today?
Yes, the line is running.
Right, okay. So maybe then what I'll do is say I was planning, as you know, to look at injection molding this afternoon.
Yes.
I'll defer that and we'll spend the time following this OEE issue in the chrome plating line.
It's okay with me.
Perfect. Okay, let's do that straight after lunch then.
Okay, perfect.
So let's summarize. One of the key competencies of any IATF 16949 auditor is to ensure that in any audit, they are reviewing data to ensure they focus on the areas of the highest risk. To do that, the auditor must look at the current performance data at the time of the audit. And we saw in this audit, the auditor is spending time with the production manager looking at the production process performance data. And in this organization, they have 3 distinct manufacturing areas within the manufacturing process. Based upon the review of the performance, the auditor might make the decision to change the scope of the audit and focus on the areas of the highest risk, which in this audit they did. They identified that there was a change in performance since they previously reviewed the performance data, and they changed their audit priorities, which is a good auditor competency. So let's summarize with the key learning points. In any IATF 16949 audit, auditors should use performance data to ensure they focus on the areas of the highest risk. And obviously that performance data may have changed since they did the initial planning for the audit. So based upon the review of the current data, auditors should have the competency to be able to absorb that information and decide whether they need to change audit priorities and change the audit plan.